This site here at 6th and Market is the most important site in American history in terms of race relations. There's no other place in America where white freedom and black slavery are side by side. So 5 feet from the main entrance to the new Liberty Bell Center is where the slave court is stood. So think about it. As you enter that heaven of liberty, you literally have to cross the hell of slavery.
We come together here this afternoon to give respect to these individuals who never received respect. A commemorative installation will go up across the street. It will go up thanks to the U.S. government. We had to force the hand. Thanks to the Philadelphia government, we forced the hand. So we want to just begin as we always begin in the tradition of our ancestors by pouring libations.
For the ancestors, for all of our ancestors, in particularly for the 9 and the many other Africans who were held against their will here on this soil. And now it is our turn to move forward and to push for those lessons taught, that we will never let this be forgotten. Ashe.
There's some of us that see that our young people must know better. They must learn who they are. This is just one step. Part of what happened when we began with this venture was that the city itself did not want to get involved. And Mayor Street was the one who said, we have to do an archaeological dig. Because he said, after this, in all probability, we won't see it again.
4, 5, 6 years ago, myself and Chakapaton Congressman Joe Huffle met with the Federal Park Commission. And they wanted to just close this up, put a little plaque on the street, and do nothing to show what's been going on here. Anyway, we figured we just can't do that. So we got $3.5 million to say, look, dig around here till July 1st, and whatever happens, we'll see what happens, get some artifacts. When they were digging, they came up with the footprint, not only the footprint, they came up with the foundation of the house that George Washington lived in, where he had captive human beings. 9 captive human beings. And they still wanted to cover that up. Now we see what's happening. I came down there myself, and I was emotionally moved to look and see where George Washington had captive human beings for 6 months, and then he'd take them back to Virginia to touch soil so they could come back for 6 more months. That's totally ridiculous. That story needs to be told to make sure that that gets either a glass ceiling or a glass floor, that people can come and look at that and see about our heritage, the good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly. And we got to make sure that that story gets told. I brought my grandchildren down here. You can't teach that in a book. When you see where the slaves were walking right at the Independence Mall, where the Liberty Bell is, that story's got to be told. We can't close it up for our children and our grandchildren.